If you're looking for a high converting landing page builder, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Anil from marketingautomationfocus.com. Let's dive in. Today, I'm talking about swipe pages. It's a quick overview, quick in the sense I'm not going to go into details of how to build a landing page, but I'm going to show you the features and capabilities of swipe pages. I'm going to take you inside of my account and show you the features and a few things. So stick around till the end as I go through showing you my account inside. I will give you some tips and ideas and what I think of different features, whether they're really good or what areas they could improve on, if any. So let's take a look at it. So right now on the screen, we have Swipe Pages website homepage. It's the website address is swipepages.com. And they say build high converting landing pages in minutes. So which I think is true in this case. And let's quickly look at their features, their amp up conversions with swipe pages, boost mobile conversions with app like landing pages. So that's a very cool feature, by the way. And they have this drag and drop builder. So that's really awesome. And high converting templates for every use case. So they have several templates, and I'm going to show you really quickly uh, that area. And you can then publish landing pages to your domain as well, capture leads, and send them to apps you already use. So they have integrations. Get your team on board and manage project with ease. So they have team feature where you can define the roles of your team members when you add them inside of your account. And then they have a feature that allows you to sell products like a e-commerce and with one click Stripe checkout. So that's pretty neat feature there. And they also have what's called dynamic text for personalized messaging. So if you haven't checked out my video on that, then look for that. I'll put a link in my description. I'll put a link in the description below. Now let's look at this. So they have A/B testing. Then they have uh, inbuilt analytics, and there's some everything you need to build better landing pages. 1 million plus free stock images from Unsplash, 8,000 plus icons and SVG support, and 1,000 plus Google fonts and responsive size controls, and 50 plus section templates. And there's some more information about their company and product and solution. So let's quickly go into pricing page before I show you something else on different solution. So as you can see that they have three separate plans: startup, marketer, agency. And they're different pricing, as you can see at the time of recording. And this is based on annual pricing, which saves you up to 40%. And it gives you all the features and what the limitations are or limits are for various features from different plans for different plans. Now let's just scroll down, and that's it. And that's pretty much in pricing. And let me just quickly mention that their product basically is landing page templates, mobile landing pages, features, performance. So they have different categories that you can go on their website and educate yourself as to what those features are. But quite a few, most of them I'm going to just quickly touch on. I'm not going to go into details of each one of them, obviously, otherwise the video would be too long. Now, Swipe Pages is solution for agencies, e-commerce, SaaS, real estate, affiliate marketers, pretty much almost everyone. And then they have resources. They have landing page wireframe kit, so that's pretty useful. And then the docs and support for Swipe Pages as well. So now let me take you inside of my account, and then I'll show you quite several things inside of Swipe Pages. So let's go there. So I'm inside of my Swipe Pages account, and you see that it's like a dashboard. It shows all the landing pages. And then they have feature called funnels, global blocks, saved templates, domains, global scripts, custom fonts. So for this workspace or sub account, you have all of these features available. So again, it depends on your plan, what features you have or how many of each of some of those features, that there may be some limits to the plan that you might have. So in this case, all I want to show you is that this is how it looks, and then you can create folders. So you can have folder structure, and then you can start creating a new page, which is your landing page. So I'm going to show you how to create a new page really quick, but first I'm going to show you the top level features here. Okay, so funnels, I have not created any funnels, but just kind of give you this global blocks. If you have saved templates and domains, I've only connected one domain and one subdomain under my sub account. Okay, global scripts, you have, if you have that plan, you will have global scripts, and then you have custom fonts. There's nothing much there. And so on the top, you have Teams button there that you, when you click on it. So I'm not going to click on this right now. And I have a couple of team members already added to this sub account. And then on the right, top right, you have your profile photo and name, and you can go look at your subscription and account settings and log out feature. So now let's look at the far left sidebar, which also has e-commerce feature. This is really cool. And then you can create products here, and their payment gateways. So these are the payment gateways like Stripe, PayPal, Razorpay, and Bill Plus or PLZ. I don't know what that is. I don't use it. I use just Stripe. I don't even use PayPal. And then within this e-commerce feature, you have coupons feature too, which is really, really useful. And then you have store settings where you can put business information and your base currency and invoice details, if any. Okay, so this is really nice. And then it's really simple, minimalistic. As you can see, the user interface is so clean, and it's so much space and clear. Things are clear. And this one is integration, so you can see that there's so many direct integrations you can have with all these apps. And I have, right now, I only have one integration created with Encharge. That's an email service. And so you can see here that they're not too many, but more often you don't really need that many direct integrations, because you also have Zapier, and then so you can connect tons of apps through using Zapier. And then if Zapier is not good for you, then you can, or you don't like it, or you don't want to use it, then you have global webhooks as well. So you can use webhooks to do integration. So there's tons of options here, and it's very simplistic. It's not overwhelming with gazillion options and features and menus. So it's really efficient to use Swipe Pages. As you can see, it's just really simple layout here. So let's go back to now the sites. It says sites. So basically, you have sub accounts listed there, and I have a couple of sub accounts listed here. But this one is the one that I have selected right now. And so now I'm just going to quickly show you how you would create, without going into too much detail. I'm just going to simply show you the landing page builder features, and how you kind of drag different elements, and how do you build a page, but not going into details of a complete landing page, building a landing page. So otherwise this content will be too long. So that's for another day. Comment below if you would like to see more tutorials for specific things having to do with building a landing page or a specific feature of certain elements of landing page builder. Okay, so let's just go over here, create new page. You can just start with, I'm just going to move myself here. Let's see, somewhat here. I don't need cancel button for now. So I'm just going to name it test 2. Choose a page type. Typically, I will go with either the mobile slide type of format, or most often actually most people would use the smart page option. So I click that. Now it takes you to various templates. So let's take a look at here. There's so many templates, and you can view template, or you can just simply click on use template. Okay, so or you could just simply start from scratch. Okay, so let's just go ahead and maybe view this template. Okay, and so you can scroll down and you can look at the template. If you like it, then you can right from here, you can say top right, use this template, or you can close out, and then it also gives you the tablet view and the mobile view. Okay, so you can take a look at that, use this template. Okay, so now we are inside Swipe Pages Builder. So this is how the Swipe Pages Builder looks like. And as you can see that this gives you the view option. It's very simple layout and very easy to see different options or menus and features. And you have settings, then you have this layout or modules. Sorry, it was modules. And this is layers. Layers is basically main building sections. They're sections. So in this template, we have this section. As you hover over, this section gets picked up or highlighted. Okay, and then as you go, if you hover over the next one down, as you can see down in the bottom, it actually so you can scroll. I clicked on it, so now this one shows. But you, so when you click on a section, then that all the features of that section or options show up. So it's pretty powerful. You all pretty much have every option that I can think of, and it's very powerful, and it's very similar to I am used to very well known landing page builder that looks very similar to this, and I'm pretty familiar with it, and it's very efficient. So you can see that it has so many features. So there are, this is basically for each section you have styles, so you can format and style your section. And then under advanced section, then you can define padding and margin and borders, shadow, animation, identifiers, visibility. There's a lot of features here. Visibility, for example, you can choose to hide the selected section uh, on desktop, mobile, tablet, whichever one when you like. You can pick them up, or you can select all of them if you wanted. Well, you wouldn't do all of them. Well, maybe in some cases, if you're designing a section and you're not sure yet, and you just don't want to delete it, then you can select to hide. If you're not sure 100%. So let's go back now. So let's scroll down, and let's just select this one. So now as soon as you select a section, again, it shows you all kinds of style options. And then, so first it shows the background. There's a ton of options. I'm not going into details of any of those in this video, but just to show you that styling option gives you background, overlay color, blend mode, section height, and then you can define auto or whatever height that you like. Then shape dividers, you have tons of features here, and others. Sub menu shows you overflow, z index. It's pretty much anything and everything that you can think of is here. And then if you go in advanced, like I was saying before, so pretty much each section allows you to do uh, to set spacing, which is margin and padding that helps you spacing. And then I can just kind of fold it up and then expand other features, which is border, shadow, animation, identifiers, visibility. So you can see that I'm not going to repeat everything for every section, obviously. And then when you select an element, now that element, since this is a template, now I can edit this element, which is in this case is an image. So it's an image block. Okay. So now you can see that you have several options, and you have option for your SEO optimization as well. So you can design your landing pages and make sure that is SEO, search engine optimized. Okay, so you can make certain links or image, or the links in images, for example, in this case, you can make it no follow if that's what you're doing, and then you can define the title and the alt text, which is very important for images on your landing pages or your website pages, for example. So you might be aware of those, and you can style that image. And the advanced option again allows you other detailed options of spacing, border, shadow, and all that stuff. So it's pretty much just to show you. Now when I click on the button element, then now I have button content and style and advanced options. So pretty much each element or widget, you can call it a widget or element. Sometimes call it element, that has all these options. So that has all these options, and now they call it modules. So some landing pages builders call it widgets or elements. I sometimes call it elements or widgets. They call it modules. So I could just drag, if I want to have a heading, I could just drag and place it, let's just say here. Okay. Now I have this heading module or block or widget or element that I can just start typing, and I can define the heading tag like H1, H2, H3, whatever I want, and I can format it whichever we want. So you can see these options, and again, it has advanced option as well. Okay, so let's go back. Let's just look at the modules. Let's just say if I want to have a video here, video module or element. Hang on a second here. Okay, let's just put this block here. So now for the video block, now you can have a video URL. Okay, so video URL by default, they just have some default here, but this just gives you an idea that when you insert a video block, then how does it look? And now you can actually format it. You can set the URL for the video. You can set autoplay, loop, plays inline or not, and then you can have the aspect ratio defined here, and then you can have an image if you wanted a different image and not just it's almost like thumbnail, I would think. And then you have also an option. So if you have embedded image, or they call it poster image, then you can define a custom image for that video, or you just have a video URL MP4 or something. So There are lots of options: YouTube, Vimeo, or any MP4 type link that you have that you can embed as video. So I just wanted to show you really quick. So now if you want to look at the what kinds of modules or blocks you have, there are tons of them. There's quite a bit: maps, countdown timer, counter, gallery, image carousel, table, pricing table. I like that. It's really nice. Testimonials slider, that's a good one. HTML code. So a lot of times you have HTML code that if you wanted to embed something, that if you have HTML code, you just embed with that code. So that's pretty useful. And then you can design with inner rows. That comes handy. There's certain use cases for that. Order form, two-step order form. That's really nice. That's really nice. And the button group, coupon button, and checklist. There's just so many here that, and as you can see, if you hover over down at the bottom left, it also shows you there as well, and then gives you an option to go back to the dashboard. On the top right, you see that there are options of viewing your landing page that you're designing for different devices. So right, default is desktop, then laptop, then tablet, and then mobile. Okay. And then you can also select preview to preview how the landing page by itself would look like as a page rather than inside of this builder. Okay. And then you have this save button on the top. And then once you save, you need to make sure that you publish this page here. And outside, when you actually get out of this builder and then go on your dashboard, make sure that it's published over there as well. Let me move myself out of the way, and then let's look at, you can before you actually, I clicked on publish, or maybe not, but edit the URL. You have an option to edit the URL of your landing page with specific slug and subdomains. So they give you an option that if you want to use Swipe Pages URL or your own domain. And so in this case, I only have one subdomain here. And so I could use it. I can then, so let's say it's not allowing me. So if I pick this, then it's going to allow me to do, maybe I go test2 and then I say publish. Okay. So now it's published. It says published. So let's go back out to the dashboard and see what we see there. So once you get out of the landing page builder, then you see something like this. And so now you could create A/B test mode by toggling this switch. So I'm not going to go into details of this, but just to show you that you can still edit your URL here. But in order for you to edit URL, it will most likely tell you that you need to unpublish and then publish again. Or once you edit the URL, you need to publish again, obviously. So some things may not appear to be obvious, but be careful when you do editing of your URL, because it's just a caution that Swipe Pages gives you just to make sure that you know what you're doing, and if it's okay for you to edit the URL so that you're not getting into 404 or some other error problems with your landing page. So anyways, so I think there are just quite a bit of features here. Obviously there's nothing here, but just to show you really quick, if you had any lead capturing type landing pages, it's going to show you. Then there's some settings, then integrations related to this landing page specifically, and payments or anything like that. So this pretty much gives you an overview. So hopefully you get some value out of it. And until next time, bye for now.